What up, fam? It's your boy Aaron coming to you once again from First and Faithful, going over the NFL's top 100 players countdown, recapping where the 49ers, which 49ers ended up on the list. There was five, kind of 5.5, almost six, if you will, going over where they landed, my kind of thoughts on where they landed. Also, one that I thought was snubbed from the list. We'll get into all of that. Please stick around to the end of the video. I am doing a special giveaway, kind of just a thank you to all you who have subscribed to the channel so far. Really appreciate you guys. Stick around to the end. I am doing a special giveaway, so please stick around for that. In the meantime, give me 2 seconds. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to leave a comment as always. Let's get into the list. Before we get into the Niners that did make the list, I wanted to go over one that didn't, almost made the cut. Arik Armstead finished as the 104, so he barely missed the cut. Someone I felt should have been on the list. DeForest Buckner, who was kind of that, 5.5, 6 player, Niner player. He did make the list. I felt like Armstead was just as crucial as Buckner was last year to the defense, so I kind of felt like he should have been on the list. Hopefully next season, I think not having Buckner on the team this season, if Armstead has another really great season, I fully expect him to be on the list next season, seeing him do it without Buckner. But let's get into the ones who actually did make the list, starting with number 70, Fred Warner. Not much to say there, obviously deserving of it. I thought 70 was like kind of a good spot. This was like his first year is kind of the breakout. I expect him wholeheartedly to be in the top, at least the top 50 next season. If he can make that next step up, he's got to be in the top 50, maybe higher, because I honestly think he's going to elevate himself into that top linebacker conversation. He's kind of there now. He's in the peripheral, but I fully expect him to be in that top linebacker, kind of the next linebacker to take over the Bobby Wagner #1 spot. And then, Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe the surprise of the countdown. For me, when I saw Kirk Cousins was on the list in the 50s, I think it was like 58, something like that. I remember saying to myself, like, there's no way Kirk is on here, but Jimmy isn't. But then I was like, but man, I would have thought Jimmy would be like, in those 80s range, maybe. He's just so polarizing. He drops at 43. Twitter blows up. If you were on Twitter, when they dropped that, or Facebook, I'm sure you saw it. I mean, to the point where Jimmy Garoppolo was trending on Twitter. That's how much that 43 spot just blew up. I mean, the man's trending on Twitter off of a list, basically. So it was crazy, and it just reignited the debate. Is he good? Is he not good? He's great. He's a bum. All the different arguments. For me, it was 43 is good. Could have been higher. I mean, there's arguments both ways. It's so hard to say because of the system, the team, Kyle Shanahan. I think Jimmy's very, very, very good. I've said, for me, Jimmy is very good. I don't think he's great yet, but I think he can be great. And that's the thing. I think there's room for him to improve. There's not many quarterbacks I take over him, but I do think there is that little room for him to improve. But just seeing him on the list and just watching Twitter just explode was just actually kind of amusing, kind of entertaining, because it just, like I said, just reignited the debate. So that was kind of honestly just kind of worth it just to see Twitter kind of explode. Next up, we had Richard Sherman, number 28. It was great to see him back on the list. Great to see him reestablish himself as a top cornerback again. 2 seasons ago was his first season without an interception. Obviously, this last season had the picks, had some picks. I mean, just had a great season. So it was great to see him on there. Who knows how many more years he's going to play. Who knows how many more years he's going to play for the Niners. This is his last year before he enters free agency. I know there's been talk about moving him to safety. who knows what's going to happen with that. So, enjoy it while you can. That's kind of how I look at it. It's as much as I hate him with the Seahawks, I think I equally love him on the Niners. So, great, congrats to him, obviously. And then at number 17, Nick Bosa. This was awesome to see. There are a few draft picks that I think have come in and made the impact that Nick has. Just right off the bat, defensive rookie of the year, and a chance to be defensive player of the year this next season. He can. If the floor is defensive rookie of the year, the ceiling, I don't think there is a ceiling. Obviously, with his talent and the cast around him and solid system, I don't think he has a ceiling. Honestly, he just needs to stay on the field. Knock on wood. Just needs to stay on the field, and he, you saw the contract his brother just pulled down. It was a crazy contract. Nick has a chance to blow that out of the water, and honestly, if he is deserving of that kind of money, then that means he balled out for us. So I'm not even gonna be upset about that, But it was great to see him. Just a rookie. I kind of honestly forgot about Nick. I was trying to think who are the 5 on the list, and I don't know why. I just totally forgot about Nick. I think because he was a rookie. So you're not sure who is going to get that respect from the players. So it was great to see him on there. I expect next season. I wouldn't be surprised if he's top 10. If he has the kind of season he can have, it wouldn't be a surprise to see him top 10. And then obviously our boy, the people's tight end, Mr. Kittle in at number 7, the highest a tight end has ever been on the NFL's top 100 countdown, beating Rob Gronkowski's previous mark. Obviously there's not much you can say about that. I honestly had him in my top 5, just because I had him. To be fair, I had him, and there's a bias here. I will cop to this. I have him at my number 3. I had Mahomes, Jackson, Kittle. And just because of what Kittle means to the Niners offense, I think to the locker room, not just on the field, but I think off the field, just on the sidelines, the energy he brings. And you saw it with when they go over a segment, and there's all these defensive players. Chandler Jones, like, oh, you're my favorite player, and all these defensive guys are like, I love watching him play. He's a great guy. He's funny. He's and that's what he brings to the team, that energy. And so for me, it's not just what he brings on the field. Obviously, he's a great receiver. Obviously, he's a great blocker, but just that his personality, what he means to the fans, what he means to his teammates. That's why I have number 3. I just feel like if he's like the one guy on the team that I think Niner faithful would be devastated if he got traded tomorrow. He's the one guy. Jimmy would suck, and there's some other guys that you'd be like kind of upset about, like Bosa, but Kittle's the one guy that across the board everybody would just be destroyed if Kittle was gone. But great to see him on the list. I was kind of hoping that you'd hear when he was named number 7, Niners just do that. Oh, and number 7 also, we sent him to a 7-year contract. Here's his extension finally. I was kind of had my fingers crossed, but to no avail. But great to see him on the list. I would not be surprised if we saw him, if he has another season like he did. I would not be surprised to see him in the top 5 next season. Honestly, it would not surprise me in the least. Top 5, maybe even top 3. Like I said, just depending on what everybody else does. But I could see him in that top 5 next season. One other guy I want to see. I get why he wasn't, but Debo. Just what he did from a passing game, the running game, just kind of unlocked some levels in that Shanahan offense. I don't think he gets the credit he deserves, maybe outside of Niner faithful and some media people do give him his credit, but I just think he doesn't get as much credit. And with the injury, he might miss a few games. I think he's kind of that forgotten, but he just, everybody watched him. Once he kind of locked it in and kind of everything clicked, you saw what he brought to the offense, running, catching, the toughness, just everything. So that was the one guy, especially when I saw DK Metcalf on the list, I was like, man, I think Debo probably should have been on that list as well. So let me know what you think, fam. Leave me a comment down below right there. Let me know what you think about the Niners on the list, who you think should have been on, shouldn't have been on, if you think someone was ranked too high, too low, etc. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Now for the giveaway, I hit 100 subscribers yesterday. It was kind of a milestone. It's not like not PewDiePie, but it was just a cool thing to hit triple digits. And so as a thank you for all of you who have subscribed, watch, comment, all of that, I want to do a special giveaway. So I'm giving away 2 $25 gift cards to Amazon. It'll just be an e-gift card. So the 2 winners, I'll just email you, the gift card, done and done. You want to get in the mail or anything. But as a special thank you to all you who've watched, subscribed, etc. And this is something I'm going to do for every 100 subscribers. So I'm at 101, I think, right now. So so for every 100 up to 500, I will give away 2 $25 gift cards to Amazon. Maybe I'll change up to like Fanatics or NFLShop.com or something. But for now, we'll just do Amazon. When I hit 500, those 2 gift cards will go up to $50. So it'll be 2 gift cards of $50. Like I said, two separate winners. And once I hit 1,000, if I hit 1,000, who knows, those will go up to 100. There'll be 2 $100 gift cards that I will give away. Just like I said, as a thank you to all of you, I really want to give back. I didn't start the channel to make money or anything. So, I love interacting with, the fellow fans. And I've been interacting with some fans of other teams on here. And it's just been great. With COVID and everything, this has kind of kept my sanity intact, honestly, since we basically can't do or go anywhere. So again, big thank you. To win the gift card, sorry, I should probably get that. You need to be a subscriber. Hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Just any comment, doesn't, just say whatever. Say hello, it doesn't matter. So you must comment, must be a subscriber, and like I said, I'll just pick 2 people at random. I'll announce the winners on Sunday's video, or by Sunday, I should say. I'll just message you. I'll DM you direct. And like I said, I'll just email you. It'll be an e-gift card, so it'll just be emailed direct to you. Like I said, it's a thank you from me to you. But yeah, so don't forget to leave a comment, be a subscriber, let your friends know. Like I said, I'm going to do this every 100, and we'll just keep kind of up in the ante. Like I said, I really appreciate all of you. But this has been First and Faithful. I'm Aaron. Have a great one.